Hi there, it's Frank here again, and today I'd like to share something encouraging. It's been a while, yes. I've been busy a lot lately, ever since I started with the new job, but I've never been more excited, and that has taken a lot of my time and attention. But yeah, but I came across something that's so timely, and I can't help it just to share it. And let me start by reading this verse from Proverbs chapter 3, verse 27. It says, "Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due when it is in your power to act." It's a very short scripture, but it's very powerful. And it's something that a lot of people are missing out. It's so sad that people would nowadays would think that everybody's just out there for themselves. It's a dog eat dog world out there. uh, Name it, claim it, take it, it's yours, and if you don't do it, then it would be taken by others. But it's quite contrary to what the Bible is teaching us, especially in this verse, to not withhold from those to whom it is due when it is in your power to act. Sadly, for people, they think about being in a position of power when they're withholding something from somebody who really needs it. And that is where they feel powerful, they're in control, and they just wanted to be the boss, and they want everything that is good all for themselves, not willing to give anything back to the people or to anyone. And that's why there's a word that is actually written in the dictionary that defines that, and it's basically selfishness. And it's the exact opposite of what the Bible is teaching about love and being generous and kind. And what prompted me to share this? It's because I am so grateful and honored to be working from home with a company who not only has a CEO who cares uh, for everybody, not a single individual does not have a personal connection with the CEO because he personally takes the time to connect with people. And um, I was actually surprised that I got a message from him. Anyway, what is the point? The point is that when you are actually being generous and kind to other people, even in the area of forgiving others, even when they don't ask for it. Indeed, I've never gotten to this point of understanding and embracing the fact that indeed it is to your benefit, it is to one's benefit, because you're not just releasing yourself of the burden of being guilty of withholding a grudge or anger from other people, but when you do it, it actually opens yourself up to receive blessings and grace and forgiveness. You know what it is when people say, uh, g- uh, "What you sow, you will also reap." That is actually written in the scriptures, and for other religions or culture, they call it karma. And it's just that it's a negative way to put it. I would, but while I accept and understand people where they're coming from when they would simplify it as is, regardless, people would always have different terms for the same thing. But as long as you have a common understanding, um, that is the important thing that matters. And what is actually the main point in me sharing this is the truth in what the Bible is saying when it is said, "Give and it shall be given unto you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured unto your lap." Has never been this clear and true for me, because if I did not have that change of perspective in my mindset, where my emotions are hinged to it, I don't think I would be in a place where I am having just so much peace to know for a fact, and especially after coming across the scripture, which confirms that I am actually treading on the right path. So, my encouragement to you is just as it is written here, do not withhold good from those to whom it is due when it is in your power to act. This verse does not just talk about you being in a position of authority to promote or demote individuals or to influence other people to say yes or a no to one thing or another. But when it is written that it is in your power to act, it talks about all aspects of life, whether it is in a matter of you being generous, kind, even in your spoken words or in thought, it is actually towards your benefit because remember, whatever it is that you sow, that you will also reap. And that being said, I don't want to drag this longer than just to drive this point. I would want to say that you should try it too. If you have ever been in a place where somehow it's just hard for you to let go of that anger to the point that you're being bitter and you're just taking everything against anyone, I encourage you, let it go. um, yeah, I don't want to sing that song. I know what's in your thoughts. I know what's in your mind. It's not Disney and it's not about ice. I'm kidding. But you get the point, right? So, that being said, I hope that that encouraged you to uh, release any hatred, anger, bitterness, unforgiveness that you might have against anyone. Because when you do that, it is to your benefit. And that is when you will also receive grace. You may not receive it from other people what you're hoping for, but know for a fact that we have a Father in heaven who sees everything, knows what you're thinking, knows what you're going through, and He will be the one to take care of you. God bless.